Hi everyone. So today is Sunday and we are relaxing at home. My son is having a nap and so I thought I'll do a quick video. I was meaning to do this video a few days ago because I went to HomeSense last week to pick up a desk lamp, and so I had, a few things sitting in a bag waiting to do a little haul video because I like watching them, so I thought, why don't I share my stationery purchases with you. So anyways, HomeSense is a place, a shop where I love to go to get things for my house, and sometimes you can come across really interesting designs and for a lot cheaper than you could buy them originally. So the desk lamp I already put on my desk the same evening, and I have absolutely loved it and I highly recommend it. I will try to insert a picture somewhere here because it's hard to film. It's quite big, so I wouldn't really get into the shot. So anyways, let's talk about these items over here. So let's start with this flower. So this was probably the cheapest item. This was $1.99. Maybe I'll just insert the prices somewhere here rather than talk about them. So anyway, so these were flowers. I like faux flowers and these aren't the best, but I needed something to put in a little. Basically I had this really cool looking white soap dispenser. It's a white sort of ceramic or something, and the actual pump, the soap pump, broke, and so I decided I didn't want to part with it because it looked beautiful. So I threw out the pump and I decided to use it as a little vase. And so I needed to put something in there which is quite neutral and quite simple. So I will show you once I've done that. So I think these flowers will be perfect for that. Next thing, this is very handy. I always need some paper, little papers to make notes, and so these are 700 loose sheets, and they are by Lady Jayne. Yeah, and they have golden foiling on the side, or probably all around them. No, just this side. And they come in this box. It has a floral and leafy print on a very pale pink paper, and it will look really nice on the desk. So that's one thing. Now this next thing is incredibly beautiful, and although I wasn't really looking for something like that, but when I saw it I just couldn't walk past it. It just looks incredible. It looks so beautiful that you kind of would possibly, it almost looks on the camera like there is a real butterfly just pressed underneath. So what it is, it's a half circle, and it doesn't say what brand it is or where it is from at all, so I can't tell you unfortunately, but it looks very well made. It looks really kind of good quality, and it cost me very little. So I think the way I will use it is when I'm doing sketches or illustration and I need to keep my pages open, I can just rest it and that will do the job quite nicely to keep the notebook open. Speaking of which, this is a really cool notebook, which I kind of have an addiction for cool looking notebooks. I sort of collect. I always have a couple of them on the go. So this one has still the price on. I didn't take it off yet. And it's basically a gold textured cover. Inside there's a small polka dot, and basically it's an off-white but not very yellow. It's kind of, if you compare it to the white, and I don't have anything too yellow, maybe, no I don't have. So anyway, it's not too yellow pages, and it's got grey lines on them, so it's great for, you know, keeping a little note pad. And then it has a separator as well, which I always find useful in notebooks. So yeah, that's that. Confessions of a Fashionable Mind, it says, if I haven't said that yet. So that's quite fitting. And lastly, well, I have 2 more items which I will mention in a bit, but lastly, from what you can see here, there is this little desk arrangement which I thought works quite well because it's also pink, and this one has, oh, this one has pineapples on it. I love pineapples. So there's another notepad here, and there is a to-do list, which is really good because you know, I constantly have ideas for videos or some watercolor painting, so I can just quickly drop them here and have it open on my desk. And these are you know, gold clips, which are also very useful. I actually needed to get some art clips, but I didn't have a chance to do that yet, so maybe I could use them instead of art clips to just well, they won't open that far, but sometimes, you know, you can just slide it open and keep your pages like that if you need in a notebook. But that's as far as it probably would go, because, you know, they don't open too wide, so you would need a proper art clip to do that, but, you know, it does something. So that's good. The other thing that's quite cool to do is you can attach some pictures, or even you know, some artworks that you're doing, or for example, I'll show you something like this. You could perhaps clip onto it and display. If you have like cork board or something like that, you could just stick it there and remind yourself this, because I need to get one anyway, so I think that would look quite nice. I will share it with you once I do that. So that's all that I have here, and there are 2 more things that I got which aren't really stationery, but you know, still they are quite fun, I thought. So these are just 2 kitchen towels, but you can use them you know, for other things, like, I don't know, little bathroom towel, or you know, if you need to keep a little towel in your art room or something like that. They're very nice because they're not the typical kind of fabric, so, and the trimming is quite pretty. This is a brand called Lax. I really like the print, and yeah, so that's that. And then the last thing, I got these decorations for my son's room. They're called 3 honeycomb decorations, and the brand is this, probably Talking Tables. So mixed sizes, mixed colors, so you get like a grey beige, a aqua, and a pale pink, and that's what they look like. I haven't opened them yet, but they basically come like that, and then you just open them, stick them together, and you end up with balls. I quite like this look. I have seen they're called this particular one is called Macaroon Mix, if you need to get them. And yeah, so I really like the look. The colors are called Mint, Pale Lilac, and Light Grey Honeycomb. The sizes are, the mint ball is 12 inches, and the pale lilac is 10 inches, and then the light grey is 8 inches. So that's to give you an idea how big they are. Yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to hanging these down. I haven't decided how to hang them yet because they obviously would need to hang from the ceiling. I don't want to ruin the ceiling, so we'll have to find a way of doing it in a neat manner. So I hope you found this video very useful. Like I said, I love watching decor haul videos, or in general haul videos, because it's quite inspiring for me and I get to see what other people buy, and sometimes, you know, it gives me an idea of what I need for my own office room. So thank you for watching my video and see you soon.